Welcome. This is a room full of all kind of woman power. What the fuck? This is awesome. Oh my God. Okay. My name is Jennifer. Some of you I know, some of you I don't know. Thank you for taking time out of your Saturday morning to come here to do this thing, to make this community, to make this happen. Because this is amazing. We are working from The Gifts of Perfection by Brené Brown. The piece that we're working on from this week is the section that's titled The Things That Get in the Way. So we're talking about the things that get in the way of being your authentic self and the things that get in the way of you embracing who you are and your imperfections, because we're all imperfect. We're all, there's no such thing as a perfect human. That's a myth. That's Photoshop. It doesn't exist. So today during our practice, we're going to think about the things that get in the way. We're going to get started. Child's pose. Bring your knees wide to the edges of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of your mat. And walk your fingers way, 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 way out in front of you. Begin your Ujjayi breath, even here. The Ujjayi breath is that oceanic breath sound as you breathe in through your nose and exhale through your nose. Fill the room with the sound of your breath to support your neighbor's practice in the other room. So the things that get in the way. Shame is a big thing that gets in the way. But there's a difference between being shamed and being embarrassed. Shame is the intensely painful feeling or experience of believing that we are flawed and therefore unworthy of love and belonging. But shame loses power when it's spoken to someone who has earned the right to hear our story. So when we own our story of the flawed, imperfect being that we are, shame ceases to be a thing that can control us. Take a big breath in and let it go. During this practice, I can offer hands-on assists. If you do not want to be touched, you have an injury and you don't want to be touched, please raise your hand now so that I can see and honor that. Thank you. Take another big breath in here. Empty out. Rock your head from side to side. Press your forehead into the mat. Tent your fingers. So lift up the palms of your hands. Press your fingers into the earth like little spider hands. Yeah. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Own your practice today, however it looks, whatever it turns out to be like. Be in it for the breath right now. There's nothing more than what is happening right at this very second. Breath in and breath out. One more breath in. Let it go. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide at the top of your mat. Soften your knees. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle and press the top of the mat away from you. Take another big breath in. Open your mouth now, side out, make noise. Yeah. Another big inhale. Let it all go. Big breath in. Empty out. And again. Walk your feet to your hands at the front of your mat. Take ragdoll pose. Feet hips width distance apart. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Bend your knees generously. Press your sits bones up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Empty out. Shake your head from side to side. Shake it yes. Shake it no. And come back to the power of yes. Breath in and breath out. Come to stand with a long, straight spine, hands at heart center, feet in Tadasana, hips width distance apart, hands at heart center and a soft gaze. We'll begin with a single Om. Take a big, beautiful breath in. Drop your fingers down by your sides. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain. Press down, reach up, breathe in. See the ceiling up above you. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Breath in. Hands to the mat. High plank. Pause here. Chin out of your chest. Breath in. Lower halfway down for low plank. Untuck your toes, press the earth away, lift your heart, breathe in, downward facing dog, hips high. 3 breaths, breath in. Yeah, breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, long side body, bright fingers, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press all your toes down, lift your heart, downward facing dog, hips high. Breath in. Yeah, let it go. As we move through these sun salutations, the blood starts flowing. Our breath starts doing its work, sending energy into every little pocket. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Let it go. Bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, exhale, forward fold, half lift, long spine, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog, press your toes down, lift your heart, downward facing dog, let it go. Big breath in, send it away. Big breath in. Empty out. Bend your knees, top of your mat, float, hop, step, halfway lift, big breath in, exhale, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, see the ceiling, see the wall behind you, exhale, forward fold, halfway lift, breath in, vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog, breath in, lift your heart, downward facing dog, let it go. 2 breaths, breath in and breath out. Breath in, breath out. Bend your knees, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Last sun salutation, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, bright fingers, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, fill up. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, take a breath in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breath in, breath out. Bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. First one, big toes touch, sit deep, squeeze in. Take a big breath in. Sit 2 inches deeper. You've got this. Big breath in. Forward fold, halfway lift, long spine, vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog, fill up, breathe in, downward facing dog, let it go. Breath in, breath out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, left heel plants. Stack front knee over front ankle. Take a wider stance. Or you can bring your left foot out here and press your heel down. Yeah. Give your hips space. Pull back on your right hip to send your left hip forward. Bright fingers. Breath in. Bend deep into that front thigh. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up, downward facing dog, hips high. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, press down, right heel plants, lift up. Stack knee over ankle. Big breath in, big breath out. Can you bring your front thigh parallel to the earth for a hot second? Take a breath in. Exhale, vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Heart lifts, downward facing dog, let it go. Bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose number 2, squeeze in, sit deep. Sit 2 inches deeper. Big breath in. Let it go. One more big breath in here. Forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press the earth away. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Right foot, warrior one. Press down. Lift up. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Open up to warrior two. Set your drishti. Set your gaze. Bring your front thigh parallel to the earth. Take a big breath in. Let it go. One more big breath in. Let it go. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Left side, warrior one, press down, lift up. Open up to warrior two. Stack shoulders over hips. Yeah. Front knee right over your front ankle. Take a breath in. Let it go. One more big breath in. Let it go. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe, 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 breathe. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Big breath in. Send it away. Big breath in. Send that one away. Lift your right leg strong and straight. Toes point straight down to the earth. So flex your back foot. Yes. Excellent adjustments, yogis. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Come up onto the tippy toes of your left toes and flip your dog. Both feet come down to the earth. Look to where your fingers are reaching. Press your hips towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Peel open. Downward facing dog. To side plank. Right hand center of your mat. Roll over onto the knife's edge of your right foot. Lift your top leg. Press down so much your top foot floats. You've got this. This is woman power hour. Lift. Flex that top foot. Take a big breath in. Downward facing dog. Lift your left foot strong and straight. Again, toes point straight down. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open up. There's plenty of room. Flip your dog. Both feet, 12 o'clock. Press down, lift up, reach. Look to where your fingers are reaching. Take a big breath in. Press your hips higher. Open up. Downward facing dog to side plank, left side. Got to get both sides. Left hand presses down. Left foot presses down. Lift your top foot. Lift your top hip. Take a big breath in. Send the breath away. One more big breath here. Downward facing dog. Big inhale. Make some noise. Ah! Breath in. Let it go. Ah! Right foot steps forward. Crescent lunge. Left heel high over your toes at the back of your mat. Little Barbie feet. Stack your heel over your toes. Send energy out your back heel. Light up your back quad. Breath in. Breath out. Hands to heart center, revolved crescent to your right. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Get long through your spine. Squeeze in. Hug into center line. Open your wings, left fingers down, right fingers reach, spin your heart open, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Open up to warrior two with control, yes. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog, breath in, downward facing dog, breath out. Left foot crescent lunge. Right heel high over your toes. Squeeze in. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Hands to heart center. Revolve crescent to the left. Right elbow to left knee. Get long. Squeeze in. Open up. Take a breath in. Let that breath go. With control, spin open to warrior two. You've got this. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe, 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 breathe. Exhale, vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Yeah. Take another breath in. Ground down like earth. Bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, sit deep, squeeze in. Hands to heart center, revolved prayer twist to the right. Left elbow, right knee. Sit your hips lower than your heart and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Open your wings. Squeeze into center. Take a breath in. Let it go. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold. Chair pose, squeeze in, sit deep. Hands to heart center, chair twist to the left, right elbow, left knee, squeeze in and sit deeper. Open your wings, take a breath in, send it away. One more, breathe in, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in, forward fold. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance apart. Grab a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. Yeah, hips width distance. Pull your chest down towards your thighs. Send your elbows east and west, even if that's not really east and west. Pull your chest down to your thighs. Let your head hang heavy. Breath in. Press down through each heel to engage your hamstrings. Breath in. Let it go. Release the grip on your big toes. Place your palms all the way underneath your feet. Bring your toes up to your wrist creases. Gorilla pose. Take a breath in. Let it go. I can't resist. Walk your gorilla to the back of your mat. Have fun with this. Be curious. Be curious. Yeah. Walk your gorilla to the front of your mat. And notice, is there less of a story the second time? Is there more of a story? Come back to your breath. Release your gorilla. Set up for crow. Turn into a crow. Palms underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your knees into the backs of your triceps. You can use a brick on the highest setting underneath your head or a brick under your toes to give your hips some height. Squeeze into center. Press your sits bones up towards the sky. Squeeze your feet in towards the center of your mat. Squeeze and lift, and squeeze and lift. Breath. Breath in. Breath out. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Breath out. Breath in. Let it go. One more right here. Breathe in. Make some noise. Bend your knees, top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come to stand with a long, straight spine. And set up for eagle pose. Right foot presses into the earth. Set your gaze on something that is not moving. Right foot presses down. Left thigh comes up and over. Squeeze. Left arm up and under. Squeeze. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Pull your arm bones straight back. Belly button to spine. Everything hugs in. Skin to muscle to bone. Breath in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breath in. Squeeze a little more. Switch sides. Left foot presses down. Right thigh up and over. Squeeze. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Sit deep into this bound pose. Hug everything in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breath in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And switch sides. Left foot presses down. You get a second shot at left side. Find something new about eagle. Squeeze in, keep breathing, keep hugging into center, and switch sides. Right foot presses, right thigh up and over. Hug in, and squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Big breath in, and big breath out. Slowly unwind, come back to standing. Take a breath in. Let it go. Single leg raise. Right foot presses into the earth. Bring your left knee into your chest. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Set your gaze. Get tall. Take the yogi toe lock if you're working on that. If you're not working on that, give it a try. Be curious. Grab your big toe with your peace fingers. Get tall. Pull into center. Stretch your right toes out on the earth. Slowly open your left leg out to the side. Extend your right arm. See your right thumb. Come back to center. Kick your leg towards the front of your mat. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Long side body. Airplane. Bring your arms back by your sides. Palms facing down. Left toes point straight down towards the earth. Press your heel towards the back of your mat. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Take another big breath in. Hands to heart center, half moon. Right hand down to the earth or a brick. Stack your top hip up and over. Flex your back foot. Press energy out the sole of your foot. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Look up to where your fingers are reaching. Peel open. Take a big breath in. Be here with your breath as you let it go. Take one more big breath in. Lift that foot. Press out. Yes. Bring both feet down to the earth. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Come to stand, long straight spine, and set up for single leg raise, opposite side. So left foot presses down, right knee into your chest. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, get tall. Take the yogi toe lock if you did so on the other side. Check it out. What's it like? Get tall. Kick your foot out to the side, slow, 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 slow. Extend your left arm, shift your gaze. Come back to center, foot high, fingers high, kick it forward, reach, get big. Airplane, arms back by your sides, right leg presses towards the back of your mat. Flex your foot, chin out of your chest. Take a big breath in. Lift that back foot one more inch higher. You've got this. Hands to heart center, half moon. Left hand down to the earth, to the brick. Stomp down through your standing leg. Lift your extended foot. Flex your foot. Can you send your gaze to your top fingers? Hug in and press out. One more breath in. Send it away. Breathe in. Join both feet on the earth and slowly come to stand. Yeah, shake it out, check it out, stretch your toes out on the mat. Dancer pose, right side, right hand reaches high, right foot presses into the earth. Hug skin to muscle to bone in your right leg. Left hand out like it's going to carry a tray. Bend your left leg. Grab the inside of your left foot so your big toe is on your thumb, or vice versa. Kick your foot towards the sky. Pull back on your foot with your hand. Hug in and expand from the inside out. Take up space. Pull in and radiate power out. Breath in. Send it away. Breath in. And switch sides. Left foot presses down. Grab the inside of your right foot. Begin to hug in, belly button, bottom ribs. Kick out through your foot. Pull back on your foot with your hand. Press out through fingers and toes. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Kick a little more. Join both feet on the mat. And come to stand. Big breath in. Big breath out. Tree pose. Right foot presses into the earth. Left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Set your gaze. Press foot into leg, leg back into foot. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, get tall. Spread your branches when you're ready. Trace a line across the ceiling. Can you see the ceiling right up above where you are? Can you find a baby back bend right here? Trust yourself to lean into what you cannot see. Lift your heart. Hands back to heart center. And slowly, with control, switch sides. Foot to ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Equal pressure. Foot, leg, leg, foot. Get tall. Spread your branches. Hug in. Press out through your fingers. Out through your toes. Get big. Take up space. Lift your heart. Hands back to heart center. Slowly come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, get big. See the wall behind you. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Vinyasa flow, high plank. to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press down, lift up. Downward facing dog, hips high. Big inhale. Big exhale. Take one more breath in. Send it away. Right foot forward, warrior one. Press down, lift up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh or fingers to earth. Create that long line of energy from your toes to your fingers. Look up underneath your armpit. Yeah. Take a breath in. Let it go. Breath in. Send it away. Left fingers bring you back up to warrior two. Slightly straighten your front leg, soft bend in your knee. Reach your right fingers to the front of your mat to come into triangle. Bring your fingertips down to the earth or a brick. Stack your shoulders. Shift your gaze to your top fingers. Bright fingers. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Let it go. Be here with your breath right now. Notice your fingers. Notice your toes. Left fingers bring you up to standing. Pivot both toes to the long edge of your mat. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Got plenty of room. Hinge at your hips. Bring your fingertips down to the earth. Take a wider stance than you think you can to bring the crown of your head closer to the earth. Walk your fingertips back in line with your toes to press your sits bones towards the sky. Ground down through the pinky toe edges of your feet. Soften your knees and breathe. Be here with each breath. Breath in for 4. Breath out for 4. Soften your knees. Soften your breath. Walk your fingertips out underneath your shoulders. Halfway lift. Big breath in. Exhale. Press down. Come to stand. Wiggle your toes back so that you can stand. Pivot your right toes to the front edge of your mat. Left foot comes about halfway up your mat. Short stance, wide stance, setting up for pyramid pose. Press down through both heels. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Get long. Press the top of your head towards the fireplace. Hinge at the hips. Get long. Reach, 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 reach. Frame your front foot with your hands, fingers to the earth, fingers on a brick. Send your nose towards your right pinky toe. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more big breath in. Let it go. Press down through your back heel. Twisting triangle. Left fingers stay where they are. Right fingers reach for the sky. Spin open. Take a big breath in. And twist, 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 twist. Be here with your breath. Breathe in. Twist, 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 twist. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press down, lift up. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Yeah. Left foot forward, warrior one. Press down. Lift up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Stack front knee over front ankle, bend deep into that front thigh. Take a breath in. Let it go. Another breathe in. Empty out. Right fingertips bring you up to warrior two. Press down through your front foot like it were a gas pedal to straighten your front leg. Soft bend in your knee. Reach your left fingers to the front of the room. Reach, 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 reach. Triangle left side. Stack your shoulders. Soften your knees. Be with your breath. Come back to the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right fingertips bring you up to standing. Pivot your toes out to 10 and 2, long side of your mat. Set up for goddess pose. Stack knees over ankles. And squat. Bend deep. Stack shoulders over hips. Can cactus your arms. Send your tailbone down towards the earth. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Squat deep. Breathe in. Squat a little deeper. Breathe in. Let it go. Lift your right heel 1 inch. Lift your left heel 1 inch. Feel the shake. Get it. Be there with it. Notice. Feel your groins. Feel your glutes. Listen to the sound of your neighbor's breath. 2, 3, 4. Breath. 2, 3, 4. Take one more big breath in. Let it go. Lower your heels, come to stand. Left toes face the front edge of your mat. Right foot, bring it about halfway around. Set up for pyramid on the opposite side. Hug into center. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Get long. Hinge at the hips. Reach to the front of the room. Reach, reach, reach. Frame your front foot with your hands. Breath in and breath out. Breath in. Press down through your back heel. Twisting triangle. Right hand stays where it is. Left fingers reach. Peel open. Hug in, peel open. Big breath in. Twist, 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 twist. Big breath in. Twist, 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 twist. Breathe in. Exhale. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Lift your heart. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Breath in. Send it away. Shift forward into a high plank, hips in line with your shoulders, belly button in, gaze forward. Low plank, high plank, low plank. You've got this, ladies. High plank, lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands back by your sides, yeah. Palms facing the earth. Place your favorite ear on your mat. And come into your breath. Feel your fingers. Feel your toes. Be here now. Own the sound of your breath. Own the sweat that's running through your hair. Own each and every one of your little toes as they press into the earth. We're setting up for locust pose. On your next breath in, lift with the strength of your back body. Fly your hands, your heart, your feet. Lift up. Stay here. Send your breath away. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Soften your forehead. Let your breath go. 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Slowly lower down. Place your other favorite ear on your mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. And locust, second set. Squeeze in, lift up, fly. Hands, heart, feet. Send your breath away. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in, rise up. Send your breath away. Last one, breathe in, lift. Lower all the way down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles, flex your feet. Kick your feet towards the skies. You pull back on your feet with your hands. Rise up. Find movement front to back as you breathe in And breathe out. Squeeze your knees into the center of your mat. Put your toes on the sky. Take a breath in. Lower down. Windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Breath in. Breath out. And floor bow, second set. Rise up. Grab feet. Flex your feet. Kick your feet into your hands. And lift. Breath in. Maybe you want to get some movement going. Maybe you want to rock your floor bow to one side or the other. Maybe you've never done that. Play with it like your gorilla walk. Rock some side to side. Flip over to the left or to the right. Get the shoulder stretch. Get it. Yeah. Come back to center. Release. Windshield wiper your legs. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extend your legs out long on the mat. Place your palms on your mat so that your elbows are stacked over your wrists. So find your lower ribs with your thumbs. Squeeze your elbows in towards the center of your mat. Press down through hands and the tops of your feet for upward facing dog. Thighs lift, knees lift, heart lifts. Breathe in, downward facing dog. Come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. So camel pose, toes tucked or untucked, palms at the small of your back, fingers down or fingers up, doesn't matter. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, long side body. Hug into center line. Pull your chin into your chest. Press your hips towards the front of your mat. Lift your heart. Reach back. Find one heel. Maybe you do a half camel. If you found one heel, maybe you find the other heel. Keep pressing your hips towards the front of your mat. Breathe. Long, steady breath. Breathe in for 5 and out for 5. Breath in. Breath out. Slowly come out of camel. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels, take a big breath in. Let it go. And camel second set. Set it up, toes tucked or untucked, fingers up, fingers down, reverse prayer. There's so many options here, whatever is calling to you. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Lift your heart. Press your hips forward, heart skyward. Slowly come out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Bring both legs long out in front. Come to lie on your back. We're setting up for bridge. So knees are bent. Heels are just close enough that you can touch them with your middle fingers. Feet and knees hips width distance apart. Reach your fingers straight up towards the sky. Unplug your shoulders from your mat. Now plug your shoulders straight back into their sockets. Pull your shoulders straight into the earth. Feel that contact. Bend your elbows. Place your elbows down by your ribs. Press triceps down, heels down, hips high. Bridge pose. You can stay here or you can clasp your hands at the small of your back. Begin to walk your shoulders underneath you. Press your hips to the sky. Press your fist into the earth. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Yeah, lift a foot. Kick your foot towards the sky. Press the sole of your foot towards the sky. Lift that hip. Switch feet. Keep breathing. Slowly bring both feet back down to the earth and lower down. Take a big breath in. Let it go. And bridge number 2. If you're taking bridge, you know where to go. If you're taking full wheel, place your hands on either sides of your ears. Squeeze your elbows in towards the center of your mat. Press down, lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And again, bridge or wheel, yogi's choice. What's calling to you? Rise up. Keep breathing. Maybe you lift a leg this time. Try it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Big breath in. Big breath out. And again, last one of your Saturday practice. Just saying last, make it different. Then you want to get it more than you did before. That's the story. Your body can do more than your mind lets it. Rise up. The time is now. Press down, lift up. Get it. Yes. 10, 9, 8, 7. So much power. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees spread wide. Bring one hand to your heart. One hand to your belly. Check in. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Feel the energy that you found, created, cultivated, are surprised by. Feel it. It's right here. This is your magic. Your breath, your heartbeat, your energy is right here with you at all times. There is no greater magic than your life. It's right here. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, point your toes, flex your feet, kick over water bottles, kick over bricks. Take up space. Take up space. Okay, you guys in this room are on the honor system. I'm going in here to join the core. Lift both legs high up towards the sky. Everybody's got a brick. Grab a brick. Squeeze the brick in between your ankles. Flex your feet. Press your heels towards the sky. Okay, lower your legs down towards the front of your mat. Reach your fingers high up above you. Legs back up. Grab the brick. Switch. Legs down, fingers up. Legs up, brick down. Pass the brick. And notice your breath. Notice if a story crops up. Notice your fingers and your feet instead. Everybody seems to have a story in core. Just notice the sound of your breath, the sound of your neighbor's breath, the sweat in your hair, the sun outside, and just be in it. Be fully present in the sensations. 3, 2, last one, make it count. Bring your knees into your chest, set the brick off to the side. Take a breath in, let it go. Stack your knees over your hips. So make it like you're in a chair, but there's no chair. Flex your feet. Press your palms into your thighs and resist. Press your thighs back into your palms. Create the natural curve at the tailbone. 20, 19, 18. Flex your feet. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. You've got this. No story. Feel your fingers. Feel your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Let it go. Flex your feet. Send your heels up towards the sky. Squeeze 2 legs into one. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your legs down 30 degrees. Then another 30. Then 2 inches. Look up, see your toes, and kick. 10, 9, 8, 7. Makes no difference which way you kick. Just kick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up, shoulders down. Breath in, breath out. Lower 30, flex your feet. Another 30 is 60, 2 inches, and kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up. 30, you've got this. 60, 20, 2 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs back up. Pull your knees into your chest. Yeah, take a breath in. Let it go. Abdominal twists. How many are we doing this morning? 10. What? Okay, that was 30. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 10 for extra goodness. Yeah! Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Let it go. Taking a full body stretch, open up after all the pulling in. Breath in, knock stuff over, get big. Rock yourself up to a downward facing dog. Walk out your dog, shift it around, check it out. It's a gift. It's a gift. Down dog. Extend your right leg high, strong, and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips, peel open. Flip your dog. What's the second flip dog like? Press down, look to where your fingers are reaching, peel open. Downward facing dog. Right leg high, yeah, bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. Walk your left toes back behind you. Take sleeping pigeon when you're ready. Crawl your fingers forward. Bring your forehead down to the earth or a brick. And breathe in to all the sensations that arise and hip openers. They're so good, but they're so challenging. Mentally challenging. Can you soften? Can you soften a little more? Breathe in for 5 and out for 6. If we want to live in love with our whole hearts, and if we want to engage with the world from a place of worthiness, we have to talk about the things that get in the way, especially shame, fear, and vulnerability. When we own our story, shame does not have control over us. Shame keeps us locked up and afraid that people might think less of us if they know that we're not perfect. Everybody already kind of knows that nobody's really perfect, but it's this story that we tell ourselves that keeps us locked up and hidden. Breathe into your left pinky toe. Breathe into your right pinky finger. Walk your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your left toes. 3-legged dog, right leg high. Kick it back. Take some hip circles. Take some knee circles. Check it out. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong and straight. So you already know where we're going. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open up. Take the last flip dog of your practice. Be fully present in it. Open up. Can you peel open more because of the 4-letter word last? Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open. Yes, half pigeon. Left knee to left wrist. Active feet. Come into sleeping pigeon when you're ready. We don't talk about what keeps us doing the things that we do, whether it's drinking or eating or any number of the compulsive things that we do to make up for what we're trying to hide. We don't talk about what keeps us doing that thing until we're sick, busy beyond human scale and desperate to numb and take the edge off, and full of so much anxiety and self-doubt that we can't act on what we know is best for us. We don't talk about the hustle for worthiness that's become such a part of our lives that we don't even realize that we're dancing. When you come into your breath, when you get still and you feel your fingers and you feel your feet, you're creating space. You're creating potential and opportunity and gratitude. Walk your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your back toe. Three-legged dog, hip circles, knee circles. Check it out. Feel your new hip. Yeah, downward facing dog. Come down to your knees, roll over onto your back. Take in a full body stretch. Get big. Take up space. Bring your right knee into your chest. Give it a big squeeze. Give your right knee a hug like you really like it. Supine twist. Left hand takes right knee across your body. Right arm comes out like a wing. Send your gaze out to your right thumb. And breathe into the space that you're creating even here. With each exhale, feel your side body soften and open. Come back to center. Extend your right leg long. Bring your left knee into your chest. And give it some equal love. How much do you like your left knee? You probably don't tell it you like it much. Supine twist, opposite side. And breathe. Come back to center. Take happy baby. Bend your knees, flex your feet. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Press your tailbone into the earth. Press the back of your head into the earth. Feel your fingers. Feel your toes. Maybe find movement from side to side. And get present. Where are you in space? Where's your toes? Where are your fingers? And breathe. Slowly, mindfully release your happy baby. Extend your legs out long on the mat. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. Maybe you usually take a short, small Shavasana. Get big. Take up space. Notice all of the points of contact between you and the earth. Notice the sounds outside, the sounds in the room. Let your breath become effortless. And know that you have reached the final pose of your practice. There is nothing to do. There is nothing to change. All that you need to do is surrender to your Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring awareness back to your body. Take in another full body stretch. Get big, take up space. And right here, right now, take in the biggest breath you've taken in all day. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, lion's breath out. Yes. Take another big breath in, make some noise, let it go. One more for good measure. Breathe in. Yeah. Slowly bend your knees. Roll to your favorite side. Cradle your head in your arms. And check in. Get present. Make a list of 3 things that you are grateful for right here, right now. And say something kind to yourself. Slowly press yourself up into a seated position at the top of your mat with hands at heart center and eyes closed. Acknowledge yourself for the work of coming to your mat, of taking this time for you, of doing this work, of being present, feeling your fingers, feeling your toes, letting the story disappear into your breath. We will close with a sea of ohms, 3 ohms. When you end your first, begin your second. Take a big breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your third eye center. The light and love in me bows and honors the light and love in each and every single one of you. Namaste.